Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys a few more of my favorite stretches, but this time more advanced. So I want to make sure that all of you guys are warmed up and make sure that if you are not ready for these stretches that you don't attempt them if these aren't for you. But this is more advanced. This is to help you bring up your level of flexibility, to help you increase your turnout and your extension. And these are things that I love to do personally before my class. So hopefully you've checked out my video of just some regular stretches that you can do before class. This is taking it up a little bit higher, and you're gonna need a few props. So some things that I really recommend is making sure you have a comfortable chair. For over splits, making sure you have a few blocks. Those will really help you just kind of get deeper, and a circular stretch band. It'll help you work with your extension and kind of strengthen you at the same time. So without further ado, I'm gonna get into those stretches. The first more advanced stretch that we're going to do is our turnout stretch, our frog stretch, but with blocks. So you're going to put the blocks at a distance and you're gonna sit in your frog stretch, but use the blocks because it's just gonna be a little bit higher. So I like to make sure that my knees are at a 90-degree angle, and I basically, you can even use some weights and put the weights on your butt or on your knees, and you basically just sit here. So first you're gonna sit here relaxed, and you're just gonna let gravity do its thing. And then once you feel a little bit more of a release, I will tell you what to do. So we're just gonna sit here for a little bit. I felt a little release, so now I'm gonna move into my arch. Again, trying to bring my hips forward. And we're gonna hold this for 10 to 20 seconds. And now I'm gonna bring my stomach in. I'm gonna come and imagine my belly button and my bone of my hips are coming together, and then flexing my feet, and it's just more of an extreme stretch. I'm getting really deep. I can feel this side is having a little bit more difficulty, but this just kind of takes it up another level. Flexing your feet so you have energy coming through your legs, really sucking up through your stomach and rounding the spine. Good, okay. And the next step of this stretch, you're gonna put 2 blocks underneath your knee, and you're gonna go back into that frog position. This leg is flexed, and you're just gonna have a 1-leg frog stretch. Same thing, stomach comes under. So you're really working on the turnout on the specific leg, and really trying to bring the stomach forward. We're just gonna hang out here for 10 to 20 seconds. And changing up the legs and doing it on the other side. These yoga blocks are really great for kind of just leveling up any of your stretches that you have in your arsenal. Just gives you that extra height and extra space to work on, and you're gonna feel super great and super mobile after doing these more extreme stretches. Again, don't force it. Only attempt these if you're feeling like you need an extra challenge. My muscles are always active here. I'm not relaxing like this, sitting on my joints. I'm really using my muscles, engaging. I'm working through a string, so just hold it for 10 more seconds. Good. All right. So the next thing that we're gonna do is start to move into our over splits, which is you're going to need your chair. You can use your blocks too to assist you on those stretches. So I like to place my blocks on either side of my mat, and then I'm gonna slowly move into my over split. So I'm gonna put my leg up, first like so, and use my blocks to kind of help me push down. So really trying to get equal hips and push down. Then if you don't need your blocks, you can set them apart and go forward. And really try to just increase the flexibility of your hamstring on the front side. And again, lately I've been trying to push my back a little bit more than normal to get back some back flexibility, so you can stretch here. And then you go into your side splits. Same thing, if you need a block to help support you, you can use a block. And basically you're just trying to get the opposite hip down. So trying to get this down and stretching forward. And just getting to get the leg relax. And then moving. Once you feel a release, not sitting forever. And then this is another place where your blocks can come in handy. And press down. And push down. See, the blocks help you push up and then you can go down. Okay, let's go to the other side and repeat the whole thing. If for some reason the chair to the back, like your leg to the back, is too difficult, you can even take your 2 blocks and go into your back splits with your 2 blocks and work from there, because it's quite advanced, quite extreme for the hips. So working to your height flexibility where you can. To the bar, move to the next bar. Over splits are endless, but it's really helpful. Again, you should do it only when you're warmed up. So I like to use my blocks really to help me like work on my placement and do more correct placement here. Making sure, and then stretching forward and stretching back, and then going side. The blocks are just an extension of the hand, so they help you really work for that position. And once you feel a release, just moving out of it. Here we're gonna go to the back. So I'm using the blocks again to help me lift myself up. And you might find that one side is easier than the other side. Just keeping your knees straight, it's important. And I have to say, after I do my oversplits, I'm feeling like pretty ready for my class. It was very, very helpful to get that extension that you need. And the next stretch that I like to do after I've done my oversplits and my frogs, I like to use my stretch band. And this stretch band comes in handy. So what you're gonna do with the stretch band is you're gonna get up and make a couple loops around your foot, like so. Now 3 or 4. And then you're gonna take the stretch band and put it on the other side. And the first thing I like to do is just passe. So keeping the heel forward, trying to stretch the supporting leg, and passing up and down 5-10 times. And then you can take the leg and stretch it behind and come back. And over and back. Let's just do 2 more times. It's quite extreme, so be careful. And then bringing the leg front. And now just taking passe. Oops, it's falling down. So bringing it back. And passe and front. And then taking the leg side, écarté, and of course, here we are for the air bus stretch. You can stretch over and come back, and over and come back. And taking, sorry, my butt just cramped so hard. So going into this air bus stretch, you can stretch higher air bus. Trying to turn out that leg and back and up and back. Stretching it forward and then taking your ronde jumps and doing it all again. This is really helpful for your turnout. Bringing it in and then to release, taking it off like so, and we do the other side. 2, 3, and 4. 4 times, 3 times, 5 times. Again, going underneath the bar and first doing your passes. To work on your turnout, keeping your supporting leg straight and then going over and back and over, really trying to open that leg and back, and this helps. Let's just do 1 more time. And then bringing the leg front. 4 times passe, développé, passe, and développé, trying to think about your knee coming back so that it's easier when you go for your adagio. Then going into your écarté side, really trying to keep that hip under, supporting side lifted, and into your air bus. Air bus lifts, and we stretch over, stretch, 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 and coming back up, and stretch, back, and up, trying to keep the back up, working on this. Then you can go stretch your écarté around. It's quite telling. Passe, this is really helpful for developing your adagio, really working on the turnout, slow and steady. You see this moment, this is écarté coming around. So flexibility is really helping for that turnout, extension, and coming down, release. So hopefully after you've done these crazy stretches, you will feel really ready for your class. And I hope that you guys like these stretches. Again, be careful, and I'm happy to answer any questions you have. If you like these videos, make sure that you subscribe, put a comment down below, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.